The 2021 UCI Women's World Tour is picking up pace, and for the 13th race of the season, we've headed to the Netherlands and the 23rd edition of the Simac Ladies Tour, a race won by some of the biggest names in the sport. And it was blue skies all around as the riders warmed up for a short, sharp time trial.
Yeah, it's a really short prologue with a lot of corners, a bit up and down. It will be super fast and super hard, I think, even though it's so short. Yeah, for me it will be super hard because I'm coming straight from under 23 Europeans on the track. So I don't really know what to expect, but I think we still have a good team and maybe we can go for some good results.
In the prologue it's difficult, you don't go full gas, but of sure I don't take risk and I would see next day. For me it's easy day because it's not I am expert for the prologue, but okay, I am stay here, I am happy and I hope it's good for my teammate, of sure.
There's no reason to save any energy today, it's full gas from the start and then try to focus on the downhill and yeah. I'm not really sure, I've never ridden a World Tour stage race before, so I think I'm gonna look and see what I can do and make the best out of it.
After the early starters set the benchmark time of 3 minutes and 9 seconds for the 2.4 kilometre circuit in the town of Ede, it was the turn of four-time winner Marianne Vos to roll down the ramp and tackle the mostly flat course. And the Jumbo-Visma rider set off like she meant it, sprinting out of each of the many corners and in between holding her aerodynamic position to get the most from herself and her bike, making sure she could set a time even the best in the business could not equal. Into the final corner and Vos was well up on the fastest time, but still she sprinted as hard as she could, eventually stopping the clock in an amazing 3 minutes and 1 second. Giving her a lead of 6 seconds on Barbara Grauiski. Despite such a stunning time, others were out for her crown. Not least Ellen van Dijk, who won the Lotto Belgium Tour Prologue in June. A time trial specialist and former world champion, not even the Trek Segafredo rider could equal Vos. The Dutchwoman stopping the clock 5 seconds behind her compatriot. Another Dutch rider, SD Works' Lonneke Uneken, made her ambitions clear with a strong start out of the gate and onto the course. But as she rounded the final corner, she was already out of time, clocking 3 minutes and 8 seconds for the day. Super sprinter Lorena Wiebes is also a super prologue rider, with a win at Festival Elsie Jacobs already to her credit this year. But Vos's time was proving a very tough one to match. And despite using that strong sprint to the line, she too managed 3 minutes and 8 seconds. An excellent climber and fast improving GC rider, could Danish woman Cecilia Uttrup Ludwig topple Vos from the top of the prologue standings? Once again, there was no messing around from the FDJ Nouvelle Aquitaine Futuroscope rider. As usual, giving it all she had, but she too had run out of time, eventually stopping the clock in 3 minutes and 7 seconds, leaving Vos to take a deserved win.
Well, actually it was full gas all the way. It was only short, but then of course it's still very hard. The first part was a little bit uphill part, so there it was just pushing all the power you had, and then after it was from corner to corner. And I think it was a very technical prologue, and yeah, I just tried to do my best and give everything I could, and I don't think I made so many mistakes. And then yeah, it's just after you finish, it's just wait what the time is worth.
Yeah, thank you. It was super hard because yeah, it's short but super intense, and yeah, I just had to sprint from corner to corner, and yeah, I was really happy. Yeah, it worked out with the third place for me. There wasn't a lot of time to recover, maybe a few parts where it went down a bit, but I think after every corner you just had to sprint and get back up to speed as quick as possible. And yeah, that is what makes it yeah, super hard.
Well, actually we were aiming for a stage victory with the team Jumbo-Visma, and yeah, of course it's really nice to start off with a win in the prologue. And yeah, it's really nice to get into the stage of tomorrow in the leads jersey, but we'll see again. And I mean, it's well, we'll see what chances will come in the next days.
With Marianne Vos taking a dominant victory, fellow Dutchwoman Ellen van Dijk finished second, 5 seconds down. In third place, Cecilia Uttrup-Ludwig broke the Dutch dominance of the top 5, ahead of Lonneke Uneken and Lorena Wiebes. The general classification reflects the prologue result, with Vos, Van Dijk and Uttrup-Ludwig leading the way. 2019 overall winner Christine Majerus is 6th, Elisa Balsamo 7th, with Lisa Klein, Barbara Groiski and Charlotte Kohl rounding out the top 10.